It's fall and some of these perennials really aren't looking that great. Should we prune them back to the ground now or should we wait? Today, we're gonna find all out the answers. Today, we're gonna talk about when to cut them back and what perennials do better cut back in the fall and what perennials you could just leave until the spring. You may not want to cut back the coneflower, the blanket flower, or the black-eyed Susan. Their seeds provide the birds with a lot of nutrition in the winter. Perennial grasses, you don't have to cut those back in the fall. They look great in the fall, and then you just cut them back in the early spring. Some plants, like the sedum, provide winter interest. You don't need to cut those back. Also, false indigo, you don't need to cut that back. They have lovely seed pods. And hellebores, they flower in the winter. You don't need to cut those back. These mums are still flowering in the fall, so you can cut those back in the spring. Also, this butterfly bush, it's better to cut that back late winter, early spring. Many perennials can be pruned just a couple inches from the ground after they go dormant, usually after the last frost. And these are some of them. If there's any disease in any of your perennials, dead or alive, make sure you prune them down at any time and discard them. Do not put them in compost. Does the tool matter when you're cutting down your perennials? Not really. You can use pruners, you can use bigger pruners, and for the big jobs like peonies, when there's a lot to cut, you can use your hedge trimmer. This is a great one. This is a cordless one that I use all the time. I love it. Go to my website, In the Garden Sue, for more garden tips.